It's time now for The Law and You. Joining us once again from home, we have our attorneys Greg Fellerman and Ed Ciarimboli. So great to see you both.
Listen, I'm just happy that next week I could get a haircut.
Maybe.
Fingers crossed, right? We sure hope so.
I'm hopeful.
We're all ready for that. And there's no easy way to say that. It's a tough time right now in our country, especially this question is important right now. This comes from Jane in Wilkes-Barre. Jane says, what are your thoughts on all the rioting regarding George Floyd over the last few days?
You know, I'm so happy that somebody actually, asked this question. And, Greg and I mean, we've been talking about it, been thinking about it a lot. And, listen, people are angry. And I think that people right now have every right to be angry and be upset. But one thing that, Wilkes-Barre gets we take a lot of heat and people knock Wilkes-Barre a lot. But I will tell you, one thing that didn't happen, there were peaceful protests in Wilkes-Barre, the city of Wilkes-Barre. And those protesters should be commended. The mayor should be thanking those protesters, county council, the commissioners, and that hasn't happened yet. And that's troubling because they're right. There is too much, violence. And so when you have peaceful protests and people who are doing the right thing, stand up for those people. Thank them. They're doing the right thing and they're speaking their voice in the right way. And I hope that continues without the we don't need the violence.
Yeah, and I think the protesters, the people, and I don't think it's a partisan issue at this point. I mean, it's a country issue, and I think a lot of people are upset with what's happening. And if we do it the right way, the voices should be heard. And I understand, what's happened in some cities is not acceptable and it's misguided. But if we use this as an opportunity to work as a team and a voice to get real change, that's what has to happen. So hopefully that will. And it's a sad event.
Greg just said the best word possible. Look, this is a horrible situation that we're in our country, but there's also an opportunity, and there's an opportunity for our leaders to get it right. And I hope we pray that that's what's going to happen, that they're going to get it right, that these leaders are going to recognize just the preciousness of this situation and move it forward in the right way. Really.
Absolutely. Greg and Ed, thanks for your thoughts today. If you have more questions for The Law on You, go to pahomepage.com.